10 years ago, I told you that I had dreams of you walking down the aisle in a white dress, the most beautiful person I had ever seen. You could say that was fate giving me a sign. And today, you are proof that dreams do come true.
Good evening, everyone. I want to first thank all of you for making the journey to Philadelphia to share for the wedding celebration of Dave and Danielle. I'd like Dave from the first moment I met him, which funny enough was about 10 years after he and Danielle first dated in college at Villanova. It really is a storybook type union. They lived on separate coasts and were focused on their careers right out of Villanova. They lived separate lives basically for 10 years. And then they reunited again when they both were ready for serious relationships. And the planets somehow seemed to align for them.
Danielle and I have been laughing about this moment when I would get to give my maid of honor speech at her wedding for a very long time.
Dee, I hear you.
I'm right here. I love you so much. Danielle knew what she wanted and deserved in a husband and wasn't going to stop until she found it.
You look so handsome.
Oh my God.
Isn't it so pretty?
We will all forever be grateful that Danielle continued to do her annual Merry Christmas text, or we wouldn't be here today. When Danielle told us the Merry Christmas text worked this time and Dave was coming out to visit and possibly move out here, we were all caught off guard. There were so many obstacles that had to be overcome before that could happen. But looking back, I should have known they would make this work, because that is what these two do. Overcome obstacles together as a solid, loving team. There is nothing they can't overcome.
It's very significant that you chose this church to be married. It's a beautiful place, but the beauty of it would be empty unless we were in it. So it's very appropriate that you are here today because you are creating a new path, a new way, a new avenue. That's why they're all here to be with you.
You know what they say, and boy, it's true. It truly takes a village, especially planning 3,000 miles away in a pandemic. We wanted to give a special shout out to our parents. My parents retired about a year ago, not knowing that their full-time job would be wedding planners. And we could not be more grateful for everything that they've done for us.
We can't wait to celebrate tomorrow. Cheers. Oh, that's good. So, again, thank you guys. We love you. Three years ago, if someone had asked me if I believed in fate, I might have said no. Writing this now, I see that I wouldn't have been more wrong. You and I, our fates have been intertwined since the moment we met at that party in September of 2010. Life brought us down separate paths, crossing many times, but here today, our paths truly become one. Fate always brings us together, and now fate has brought us to this day, truly the happiest day of my life, and I cannot wait to marry you.
Do you want me to hold something?
Nope.
I just like it to be in this.
To the love of my life on our wedding day. Where do I even begin? I know that I loved you the moment I met you at Villanova. We both have such similar upbringings, morals, and values, which is so hard to come by these days. I clearly still couldn't get you off of my mind during our post-college days and cherished all of my wonderful Philly visits with you. There was something that kept us coming back to each other year after year. When we started dating again around Christmas, I knew I was going to marry you. Before you, I had never really believed in fate, but this is it. We are meant to be together. I have never been more sure about anything in my life.
You know, not everybody finds their soulmate in life, but I really believe that Dave and Danielle are soulmates. From all of from 10 years ago till now, I really do believe that those two are soulmates, and I do think that the two of them will work together. They always seem to put each other first, and that's what I feel is one of the most important things.
We really could not be happier that he has chosen Danielle. I know it's from a different coast.
Ooh, that's beautiful. And my
That's a birthstone.
Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
it's a Cape Cod bracelet, honey.
Thank you so much.
So it's a part of Massachusetts.
I love that.
But they are so happy. I can see the love that they have for one another and the giddiness they have for one another. They just get each other. They're like a yin and a yang.
We may not say our vows in church, but here I promise to love you with every fiber of my being, forever and always, to take care of you when you are sick, to listen when you are stressed, to lift you up when you are down, to smile by your side, to make you see that you are the most important person in the world. I promise to love you now, love you as our family grows, and love you when we are old and gray. I promise to always be by your side, not in front, not behind, but your equal partner as we experience life together.
Hi, Dad.
Sweetie, how beautiful.
Yeah, Mom's crying, so I'm gonna cry. You look so handsome.
Thank you, thank you. My little baby.
It's the big day.
Dave's gonna be floored.
I hope so, that's the goal. You have my whole heart and always have. I promise to love you above all things, honor you, respect you, be faithful to you, be your biggest cheerleader and fan in the good times, and rock and shoulder to cry on in the bad times. I promise to take care of you when you're ill and celebrate in good health. I will love you now until the end of time. I love you more than all of the lobsters in the ocean and grains of sand on the beach. Now let's get married.
I think my most favorite part of today was the church with Father Steve giving that beautiful homily directly to Dave and Danielle. It's just so meaningful and so special for everyone. It just brought everyone together and focused on the two of them and their lives together. And I think that it's just so heartwarming for both Marianne and I and our families to just see the love that Dave and Danielle have for each other, and then also the whole community have for them.
In the church and in the Christian life, marriage is the highest form of celebrating how and why God created us. That's why you fell in love. That's why in all the kind of parts of your relationship, you kind of kept saying, maybe, maybe not, and finally you'd said, we could be a great team together. And that's the point you came to say, we can be partners. And that's a great gift that you celebrate. And that's why your parents love you so much, your siblings love you, and you have your many friends here with you who love you because they see that potential and that gift in you. So I'm thankful to be here today. I'm thankful that you discovered each other along the way, and not just discovered a little bit about the other, but a lot about yourself. Somehow your heart gets turned towards David. Somehow your heart gets turned towards Danielle. That is the mystery of this thing called love. And anybody who's been married here a long time, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, all of that underlies what is the deepest meaning of life. You discover why you were created is to love and to give love. So my prayer for you, because you come from such great families who have loved you and nurtured you and cared for you all along the way, that as you say yes today, that is a yes that you will be able to take forward into the future, and also then bless us with that love that you share today and forever. Danielle, David, may the Lord bless you both.
I, David, take you, Danielle, to be my wife. I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you for all the days of my life.
I, Danielle, take you, David, to be my husband. I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you all the days of my life.
You know, Danielle and her dad have always had a really special relationship, and I know Frank, and I know his heart was just so full. You know, now he has given his daughter away, but he couldn't be happier. Dave is just the best, and I think that, you know, Frank and I, in our heart of hearts, in our minds, we know that the two of them are soulmates.
I am very happy and proud to announce to all of you, Dr. and Mrs. David Alfego.
Well, what I foresee for David and Danielle is a truly happy and I know healthy life, because they're both in the health profession. And Dave, I foresee Dave being a genuinely great husband and dad if they're blessed to have children. I thank God that Angela said her rosaries almost every night to bring David back into Danielle's life.
Yes.
And her prayers were answered. Yes. And we couldn't be happier.
First of all, I want to thank Joe and Marianne Alfego for raising such a fine young man. You're smart, kind, considerate, among other superlatives. And I have no doubt that you'll be a great husband to Danielle and a father to your children. As all fathers who have the fortune of raising a daughter will attest to, the relationship of a father and daughter is a very special one. It's been so enjoyable looking back at how she has gone from this young, naive little girl, following and idolizing her big brother, to the confident, intelligent young woman she is today. Danielle leaves a lasting impression on everyone she comes in contact with. She has an infectious personality and everyone loves her.
When Dave and Danielle started their long-distance commitment to one another, I knew there was really something special. As time passed, I got to see how truly happy Danielle made my brother. And it was clear that the time that they spent apart also brought the two of them so close together, staying true to themselves the entire time. As we got to know Danielle more, it was easy to see why these two were meant to be. Danielle's adventurous spirit, family values, and caring heart make for a perfect match. As a brother, I could only hope that Dave would find this in someone, not to mention a new sister for me, so that's always good, right?
You have such a passion and gift for what you do, and it is amazing to watch you do your thing. You always seem to be able to make any situation more fun, brighter, silly, and happy simply just by being there. You have a positivity and a spark that will take you far in life. And just like Dave said, you are pretty darn magnetic.
Given what a special person Danielle is, and as her older brother, I've wanted nothing more for her than to find the man of her dreams. Ultimately, Danielle's search led her back to the beginning, to a man she dated in college 10 years earlier and never quite gotten over. And it's a good thing she hadn't, because that man turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to her. I had high standards for the type of man who could match Danielle's amazing qualities, and Dave exceeded every single one of them. He's one of the nicest, most generous, and most genuine people that I've ever met.
May your lives be filled with ever-growing love for each other, continuation of wonderful family memories with a few little ones sprinkled in there, and true friendships that last a lifetime. I love you always.
Thank you to the Godinos and Alfagos for putting on this amazing celebration of Danielle and Dave. Let's all raise a glass and cheers the new Mr. and Mrs. Alfago.
So please take care and love one another. Be confident and strong, but gentle. Have pride, but without hubris. Know that I, along with everyone in this room, are so excited for you as newlyweds as you begin this beautiful new life together. We love you guys.
I couldn't be happier that the two of you are starting your lives together as a married couple. You have the type of relationship most people only dream about, and we're all wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness together. Love you so much. Cheers to a lifetime together.
Oh, we had it. We're all good.
good.
Third time.
There's no rush.
That's your right. So we're gonna cut all the other times where I didn't get it right? That's.
Keep doing that. Yeah, keep doing that. It's not a cat, but we do like, you know.
Oh God. Oh God. No. You just mounted me. What the hell?
Wait, my arm's not too far. Hold on.
Got it.
There we go.
Got him. All right.
That's a great shot. Don't stop doing that.
Well then.
All right, do we throw him and catch him?
No.
Why?
Just put me down. You're not gonna do this. This is not fun.
Look at the camera. Good.
Flexing.
Sorry.
There's your.
Yeah.
That's what I.
That's a got it. Good.
Everyone's